Yeah, you read the title. Sonic Adventure 2 is not only one of the best sequels ever made, but it's still one of the best games ever made, and will always be one, and nothing can change that. When you look at this entry in the franchise, and you look at what it was trying to accomplish, it did it significantly. Sonic Team was at their top game here, in my opinion. Between Sonic 3 and Knuckles and Sonic Adventure, there were a lot of Sonic games that, let's just say, controversial, to put it nicely. Because of that, Sega needed to hit a home run with their next console. Enter the Dreamcast, a console that had great games. Well, based on the opinions of the people who played it, that is. I did not play a single Sega console as a kid. My introduction to the Sonic games was with Sonic Heroes. Boy, what a way to start off! With one of my beloved consoles of all time, the PlayStation 2. However, the PlayStation 2, how do I say this appropriately? Oh yeah, demolished the Dreamcast out of existence. The Dreamcast had one of the best launch titles of all time, Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure was the proper 3D transition Sonic game for Sega that they actually needed. Previous to that, you had a game like Sonic 3D Blast. Let's just say it was not the proper 3D transition game that Sega needed. But I'm glad it existed. Because of that, we got a Sonic game that is easily one of the most iconic video games of all time, Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure had great levels, great gameplay, and an epic story, and had a really good personality of its own. However, in my opinion, it needed more polish. You got stuff like the voice acting, which is hysteric. I ain't complaining, I can watch that all day.
Oh yeah! This is happening! Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah!
Hey Sonic! Long time no see, huh?
I'm just glad you're okay. Whoa! A Chaos Emerald!
Yep, I just happened to find one of the 7 emeralds during one of my test fights.
This is a matter of preference, but I prefer the more focused kind of level design than the more open one. The level design in Sonic Adventure is easily one of the best level designs in the entire Sonic franchise. So, what comes next for Sega and Sonic Team? They answered that by one of the best sequels ever made, Sonic Adventure 2. SA2 is not only one of the best sequels ever made, not only one of the best Sonic games ever made, but one of my personal top 3 video games of all time. SA2 is more polished, focused, and it elevates a lot of the things that made the original so iconic. This is not a review of Sonic Adventure 2. This is a tribute to Sonic Adventure 2. Without any further ado, let's do this! Sonic Adventure 2 decided to go with 2 stories this time around, instead of 6. A hero and a dark story. And also, focus on 3 gameplay styles instead of 6. Gamma shooting, Sonic speed stages, and Knuckles emerald hunting. Some of the criticisms that this game received previously is that the Knuckles emerald hunting stages and the Tails shooting stages were not good. Some even say not fun. I disagree. There are reasons why these particular gameplay styles were selected from the previous Sonic Adventure. First, I'm gonna go with Knuckles hunting stages, because I want to leave the best for last, obviously. The hunting in SA1 was way more easier because the radar in that game did detect all 3 emeralds. However, this time around, the radar only detects 1 emerald at a time. which makes it harder. However, there are a lot of additions that make these stages way more better than SA1, and these are expanded, well designed, and the controls of Knuckles and Rouge are really good, and they do suit the designs of the levels. But remember, to get the most out of these stages, find the shards as fast as you can. Aim for that A rank. You do that, you will get the most out of these. Alright, now the Eggman and Tails mix stages. These are my second favorite in actuality. One of the most addicting things to do is locking on as much enemies as I can before I get hit or the laser time runs off. How do you get the perfect score, you may be asking? Well, you need to lock on 11 enemies. After that, you need to stop because he will not be able to collect more perfect scores, whether that's Eggman or Tails. Getting an A rank depends on the score that you collect by the end. There's some nice depth into the system. These stages were designed really well, which makes them really addicting to revisit over and over. The controls, however, not as good as Gamma's, but they are still decent nonetheless. Can I just add that the upgrades in SA2 of the mech stages are insanely better than SA1? No, seriously, the amount of variety that are given by them makes these stages way more entertaining to play than they get credit for. Alright now, the best gameplay style in the game is the Sonic and Shadow Speed stages. Where do I begin? No, seriously, where do I begin? This gameplay style has a tremendous amount of depth into it. I would say it can get a bit overwhelming to try to figure it out. And I would say one of the main appeals of these stages are the tremendous spectacle. It may not be as sensational as the boost games, but it gives a variety of freedom. My favorite upgrade from SA1 in here is the trick system. This system depends on doing a variety of stuff in the stage, doing homing attacks, grinding on rails, performing tricks, jumping through loops, reaching particular areas. This thing right here is insanity, it's insanely fun. All of this is about being as stylish and as cool as you can look and can be. And don't forget about the spin dash and the somersault. The somersaults add a new layer of depth into how you can handle the stage. As for the spin dash, it is insanely useful in this game. Not as useful as the first game, however, if you manage to use it in the stage efficiently and maintain your momentum, it can get a lot of fun. And the Lightspeed Dash, which is easily the best that has ever been in 3D. In Sonic Heroes it was decent, in SA2 it was fantastic. In SA1, however, man, that thing was a mess. I mean, for real, you had to hold down the action button and release it to do the Lightspeed Dash. It felt really weird when I saw that the first time in SA1. I mean, imagine having a Popeye's fried sandwich, then the next day you have a Popeye's fried chicken sandwich with fries, and the next day you're only eating fries. That's how the Lightspeed Dash felt in that order. The Lightspeed Dash may not be the most efficient in the Sonic series, however, it is the most satisfying. And finally, the spectacle. I mean, come on, I'm having a view of the earth while rail grinding. I'm running towards the camera from a truck. The speed stages may not be the most speed sensational in the series, but no other gameplay style gave me this sense of freedom while playing. Okie dokie, presentation and graphics time. First things first, the in-game graphics are decent. The cutscenes, however, they could have used some ironing out. I'm talking about the PC Steam version, which was originally the GameCube version. The Dreamcast version was absolutely beautiful when it comes to cutscenes. But what the GameCube has over the Dreamcast was the 60 FPS, baby. Nothing in the world will change my mind about this. All Sonic games need to be 60 FPS. And I am willing to take the downgrade in the cutscenes. as long as I have that 60 FPS goodness. However, for the definitive cutscene experience, I recommend the Speed Highway cutscene revamp mod, which makes the cutscenes look way better. Now, how does this game introduce itself to you? This darn game does not pull any punches when it introduces itself to you. It just comes at you full force, and I love it for that. The opening cinematic, going through the main menu, going through the story selection. All of that is an experience because of the music.
Scene select.
I'm going into fanboy mode into this teeny tiny segment. The first level of the hero story, City Escape. This level is not only the best level in the game, but it's one of my personal favorite levels in gaming history. Now this is how you introduce someone into the game. Why is this one of the best levels in gaming history in my opinion? Well, ramps that teach you about the trick system, a simple and a short rail to grind on, a longer one that gets you accustomed to it, a jump ramp for you while you are not riding on a helicopter billboard that rewards your consistent success in them with an electric shield that attracts rings, and an even longer rail to grind on that teaches you how to balance yourself in it while speeding up, and another long rail that has a huge emphasis on jumping and continuing your momentum and rewarding getting through it. Also with the air maneuvering with an extreme score of 1,500 points. And on top of all that, a track chase with 2 ramps in it. You have to succeed in them while facing the camera. My god, this level design is really overwhelming with how good it is. I need a little break. Story time. Story time! SA2 story is really good. The theme here is about duality. Hero versus villain. Dark versus light. Trying to blow the planet versus not trying to get blown up. The characters' exchanges make this story one of the best in the entire series. Whether that entertaining wise or the rivalry dynamic. From the beginning of the game, Sonic was nothing but a nuisance in the way of Shadow, but by the end, he grew to respect him. There is absolutely nothing wrong for a Sonic story to be serious, but this one in actuality balances seriousness and comedy, especially with the improved cutscenes. In SA1, the cutscenes were
Oh yeah! This is happening!
yeah. But the boost in quality really does help the story out. Alright, time to talk about my favorite part of any video, the soundtrack. The in-level themes, some of them are good and some of them are fantastic, but easily the best aspect of the OSTs is the character themes, and they do truly represent these characters, like, no joke, like Eggman's theme song that expresses his evil nature.
The story begins with who's gonna win, knowing the danger that lies within. A boy, the arc, a genius at heart, wanting to unlock the mysteries of life. I am the Eggman, that's what I am. I am the Eggman, I got the master plan. I am the Eggman, that's what I am. I am the Eggman, with the master plan.
Tails' theme song that expresses his light-hearted nature. and Sonic's, which tells you all about him. A hero who just wants to be free like the wind.
Well, I don't show off, don't criticize. I'm just living by my own feelings, and I won't give in, won't compromise. 'Cause I only have a steadfast heart of gold. I don't know why I can't leave, though it might be tough, but I ain't out of control, just living by my word. Don't ask me why, I don't need a reason. I got my way, my own way. It doesn't matter now what happens. I will never give up the fight. Long as the voice inside drives me to run and fight. It doesn't matter who is wrong and who is right.
And of course, I ain't gonna skip the best song in the game. Live and Learn. Boy, what a great song to end the game with.
Can you feel life moving through your mind? Ooh, looks like it came back for more. Yeah. Can you feel time slipping down your spine? Ooh, you're trying to ignore. Yeah. But you can hardly swallow your fears and pain when you can't help but follow and put you right back where you came. Live and learn, hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn from the works of yesterday. Live and learn. If you beg or if you borrow, live and learn. You may never find your way.
After Sonic 06, there was this doubt about the adventure games. Some started to think that they were not good in the first place, and because of that, a lot of people hated Sonic Unleashed. But Sonic Unleashed was not a bad game at all. In fact, dare I say it, it's actually one of the best Sonic games ever made. It's my second favorite. Yeah, I know I just said that, but I'm really glad that Unleashed is getting a lot of love right now. So, Sega, how about releasing Unleashed on PC? Cause I ain't emulating it to do a video on. Just saying. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you did enjoy watching this one. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.